Hi, everybody. It's Karen Holton again. It's a chilly, chilly October afternoon here in Alberta, Canada. We've already had the first snow, so I'm bundled up today. And why not? Why not? I'm sure you could all go cozyfy yourselves too if you want to, right? So today is the fourth video in the series called the Therapeutic Bath. If you haven't already done so, please do go back and watch the first three videos. The first one is called Take a Therapeutic Bath with Karen Holton. And in it, I talk about all kinds of ways that you can turn your own tub in your living spaces. Hopefully you have a tub. If not, hopefully you can borrow a tub. And you can set things up for yourself so that you have your own amazing healing spa that you can take advantage of every single day, and includes all kinds of things that you can add to the bath that maybe you never thought of before. And so the first two videos, the second video is called Take Another Therapeutic Bath with Karen Holton. And I get into more of the advanced things that you would know. So the first video is how to basically set yourself up. Second one is how to set yourself up, but even going quite a bit deeper down the rabbit hole on how you can heal yourself at home. And you can do so in such a way that actually gives you quite a bit of pleasure. So the third video is a guided meditation to help you to detoxify yourselves. We have a lot more control over our bodies than what we think we do. We have a lot more control over our minds, our spirit, and the interplay between each than what we think we have, that we think we can. And so I want you to know, yes, you can. And so the third video is the guided meditation for detoxification. And it helps you to recognize where you're holding tension, where you're holding discomfort, and perhaps even where you're holding pain that you may not even be aware of. Some of us have been holding that tension, that discomfort, and that pain for so many years, we've just learned to live with it. Well, this gives us a time to identify it. It also teaches you how to connect to the earth and the love harmonic of the universe, how to become deeply relaxed. And you don't have to do it exactly as I say to do it in the meditation, but it'll certainly give you some wonderful ideas on how you can plan and execute your own guided meditations while you're having the therapeutic bath. Well, today's the fourth in the series, and today I'm going to talk about, well, actually, I'm going to give you a guided meditation to help you make contact. Because once you've gotten into the habit of taking a therapeutic bath, and you're recognizing the incredible benefits from doing so, and after you've learned the basic meditation and detoxification, you're now ready to hook up to some of the most awesome, powerful beings and sources within the universe. Now, don't be afraid that you're going to connect to the wrong ones. That's not really possible, because when you raise your frequency, when you're deeply relaxed, when you're feeling a nice level of self-love for yourself, you will always connect with the good sources and the good things. And you have a choice on what you let into your realm and what you do not. So anything that does not feel good, you just banish it away and move on to something else. It's really that simple. So when I first started out, I was very involved with Christianity for a long time because I kept going to the churches to find out what was the meaning behind my paranormal experiences. And of course, I always got told, oh, it's the devil, and you cannot do anything outside of what the Bible says. And each church had its own interpretation of what the Bible said. And I found it actually quite confusing. And I got to the point where I went, no, I'm not making any spiritual progress by going to churches. Now, I'm not saying you should or shouldn't go to church. That's totally up to you. But what I am saying is, for me, I had to find out that I could tap in by going inside to external sources, or maybe they're internal sources. Not sure. I mean, things are pretty cool how they work. But I definitely found spirituality by going within rather than by going without. And so within my own practices, I have developed the therapeutic bath, different techniques for taking the therapeutic bath, and different types of meditations to help you get started. So anyway, as I was saying, I stepped out of Christianity. I'm not saying that I don't believe in Christ. I mean, I actually do believe in Christ, perhaps not the way other people view Christ, but I definitely do hold on to a lot of my Christian ethics and values because they're good values. Why throw away something that works and something that's good? It was just the dogma I had trouble with. So the first thing I did was I reached out to angels. Actually, it was an angel that reached out to me. It's quite interesting. And you can find out more about that on one of my other podcasts. And then after I got familiar with angels, I started to get my feet wet with fairies. And I found it very gentle, a very positive and very loving environment to go for spiritual encouragement. And then after that, things just branched out all over the place. So I don't know how it's going to go for you, but I know it'll go well if you're very careful what you do and take really good care of your temple body, which is your vehicle and allows for all kinds of things to happen. So I'm going to be quiet now and go into the meditation. And I'll put a little visual on that's more interesting than watching me talk with my eyes closed. And let's do this together. So the first thing you want to do is find yourself a very comfy place to lay down or to recline or to sit, depending on what you prefer. Have some nice fluffy pillows nearby, whatever it's going to take to help you to really, really relax and get into the spirit of things. Make sure you're not driving your car while you're listening to this or operating equipment or anything that requires your attention, because your attention is going to be taken within, not without. So here we go with the guided meditation. First thing you do is nestle back and get as comfy as you can. Close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. And as you focus on your breathing, you're going to lengthen the length of your inhale. And you're going to always use a slightly longer exhale than what you're doing for an inhale. And what you're going to do next is just breathe. And I'll do a few breathing counts with you just to make sure you're on the right track. You don't have to go at the pace I'm going, but I would not try to go faster unless you've got breathing issues, in which case that's totally up to you. You do not want to be too far out of your comfort zone in any of this. So we're going to draw in a nice deep breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And continue doing that. If you want to do for longer than a count of 5, inhale, and longer than a count of 6, exhale, you go right ahead. The main thing is you're going to be drawing in some beautiful prana energy that is supplied by all kinds of things around us in our environment. We're going to be breathing in some beautiful oxygen that's going to enhance our health and our awareness. And we're going to be exhaling toxic gases, elements, anything that's not in our highest, for our highest good or interest is going to be exhaled at this point. So just keep practicing your breathing while I speak, and then do your best to follow along with the guided visualization. So now we're breathing really nice and very, very deep, and exhaling and enjoying this sensation very much. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start at our toes Wiggle them a little bit and feel how relaxed our feet are. Our toes are very relaxed, just like warm melted butter. Our feet are very relaxed. Our ankles, very relaxed. Up our thighs and our shins to our knees. And up our thighs to our hips. Noticing any bit that feels tense or uncomfortable, and just let it go. Just let it go. If you have some pain for whatever reason, just acknowledge that it's there, but don't try to do anything about it. Beyond relaxing and letting go is all you need to do. And then you're going to work your way up your thighs, up to your butt and your hips. And you're going to start noticing up your back, starting with the base of your spine, and slowly like a snake, like your kundalini, move up your spine, relaxing the back and the upper back, and especially the shoulders. And then you're going to also work on relaxing up the front and inside, your skin, your belly, all your digestive organs, and your tummy, and your lungs, and your glands. Everything is just so relaxed, like warm melted butter. Feels so good. Just let it all go. And now the fingertips, wiggle the fingers a little bit, and up the hands, and the wrists, and the forearms, and the elbows, and your upper arms, and up to the shoulders. Very, very relaxed, just like warm melted butter. And up your neck, and your back of your head, and your ears, and down your forehead, and all your facial muscles around your eyes and your sinuses and your jaw. Just let it go. Whew. Just let any tension you're holding go, and just feel how good it feels, like floating on a cloud in the warm sunshine. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, I just love it. So now we're just working on getting into a nice relaxed state. And the next thing I want you to do is imagine shoots growing from the bottom of your feet down into the earth, down through the crust layer, through all these beautiful caverns of geodes, of crystals, amethyst and clear quartz and rose quartz, and there's gold and there's silver, and there's so many beautiful things waiting to be discovered in this planet. And our roots go down through them all to the central core within our earth, and they wrap around and anchor themselves around this beautiful, beautiful gem within the planet, and we draw up the beautiful grounding energy. You see, we're not just born to a parent, a mother or a father or both. We're not just born into a family. We're born into this community that makes up our beautiful planet. We are linked to all life, all energy, and everything that's good is our birthright. And as we draw that energy up those roots into the bottom of our feet, we now begin to fill up with this beautiful, beautiful earth grounding energy. Some people like to imagine it being the color red, which matches our root chakra. And some people like to see it as another color, or as black even. Some like to see it as gold or silver. I prefer gold. I just feel the warmth coming up in the sparkling, shiny gold that's filling up my whole body, up my legs, up my torso, spilling down my shoulders, spilling down my arms, into my hands and fingertips, filling up my neck, filling up my whole head, just completely full. of this beautiful connection energy with the beautiful planet. Now just pull that energy for a while and imagine how good it feels. It's so warm and so relaxing. Oh, wow. Why don't I do this more often? It's lovely. And now we're going to take our attention to our hair. Our hair is actually part of our nervous system, and it connects us to all kinds of unseen realms. Like, for instance, we have a chakra about 10 inches above our head. I generally see it as crystal, like white, like clear quartz. And our hair feeds the energy up through that beautiful chakra and then up to the heavens above. And the heavens are created by the love harmonic. Such beautiful. I wish you could hear it the way I can hear it. And if you continue to do these meditations, you'll actually be able to hear music. And it sounds like angels singing on high. It's so beautiful. And so your little hairs have extensions that you're imagining that are going up to the chakra above the head and up connecting to every star that we could possibly see in the sky, attaching to all the planets and the life and the energy of all the heavens above, whatever we imagine that to be. And we're drawing down celestial energy, heavenly energy, down through the chakra above our head, down through our hair. It's filling up our head, it's filling up our neck, and it's spilling down the arms, spilling down the torso and the legs, down to the feet. And you can imagine this to be any color you want. I see it as being silver because I like shiny, sparkly, beautiful things. And as the silver energy comes down and fills up my whole body, it's pooling and mixing with the golden energy that I have drawn up from planet Earth. And I am now connected to all things. I am connected to every aspect of the planet, my body, and the heavens above. And in this beautiful, beautiful spiritual state of being where we connect the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, also the etheric, the energetic. We are now in the perfect position to do anything we want. We can heal our bodies. We can contact other people. We can contact other people that are conscious live beings on this earth, but we can also connect with conscious live beings elsewhere. And if you choose to reach out to the heavens, you can reach out to angels. Most people are not aware of how many angels there are, how powerful they are, how they serve different purposes. But they all follow the prime directive, and they're waiting for you to ask for help. They are waiting for you to ask for help. And now they can connect with you. And you may see visions, you may see colors and patterns. You may hear without hearing. But either way, whoever you reach out to is there for you. And you've created the perfect environment to connect and to allow communication that you never even dreamed was possible. And at this point, we're connected to our higher self, our soul team, or our higher guides. We can contact benevolent ETs. Really, it's a huge universe, and you are welcome in every part of it. And this is where we make contact. This is sacred space. And when we do that in the therapeutic bath, we have every element that we need to make this connection possible. And it's so lovely. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes to think about what you may want to bring into your life. Who would you like to communicate with? Maybe it's your grandmother who's passed away, who you miss so much. Maybe it's a child that passed well before its time. Maybe it's a learned scholar from the past who we admire and we would like to get input from. And again, maybe it's angels. You can call into your realm anything you want, and you can banish anything you want. And you don't have to make up your mind right away on what you want. You can think about it over time and bring that to your sacred space in your therapeutic bath. Now, for those of you who are what we would call strictly religious people, you might be Muslim, you might be Jewish, you might be Christian, then I would recommend you start by connecting with those beings within your realm, within your religious realm, the ones that you admire. Maybe it's saints, maybe it's gurus. Connect with them in the therapeutic bath and bring them into your life. And before long, with some practice, you will be able to connect with them anywhere, at any time, and eventually you will be just basically like what I do. I'm just connected all the time. And I can just ask anytime I need something or want to know something or want relief or need a direction, and it's always there. And you can have that too. It doesn't take magical abilities. I mean, there's a lot of people who do all kinds of things as far as rituals and observances and all kinds of things to try to make this connection. And some have success and some don't. But you know, the most secure connection and the most lasting connection is the one that you make yourself. And so now, after listening to this podcast a couple of times, I encourage you to work on doing this for yourself. The only elements are, besides the therapeutic bath, is the grounding to the earth, the grounding to the heavenly love vibration realms of the heavens above, and a desire to want to awaken more fully. Kind of like what Jacob Israel says, where he says, "Teach me the truth, no matter what the cost." And you will find the truth. You will find your truth. You will find your purpose. You will find your healing. You will find your celestial community. It'll even help you to find your earth community. Everything you want and need is inside of you. By using these simple techniques, you can wake up this ability and you can share it with others. And so now, it's up to you what you want to do. You can spend as much time there as you want. If your bath is getting cold, just pause the meditation, whether you're doing it with me or not with me. Doing it solo, or if you brought Karen into the bath with you, doesn't matter. At this point, you know how to care for yourself, and you're going to start awakening and having amazing, amazing experiences, just like me and just like many, many of us. Oh, there's other ways of doing it besides the therapeutic bath, but boy, this is such a lovely way to connect, a lovely way to evolve, a lovely way to heal, and a lovely way to be in touch with our spiritual guides, or even God. It's up to you. It's all up to you. It's always been all up to you. And so I'm going to close this meditation now. And I guess what I will do is a countdown. I recommend that you do some kind of a finishing process to your guided meditation. And if you choose to disconnect, that's easy to do, or you can remain connected. That's up to you too. And just carry the vibe for as long as it lasts within your day. And each day that you do this, it will be stronger and it'll last longer. So with your eyes closed, just think about counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to your reality. Snap your fingers and get on with your day. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you today. Thank you so much for watching my podcast. And in the links below will be the links to the links will be in the description box below, and especially the links for all 4 of these videos. I should say the other 3, so that you can take advantage of them. Perhaps create a little playlist if you have a YouTube channel, or even if you don't, I don't know if you can still do that, but create a little playlist for yourself so that you can just go to and watch the videos as often as you want to. Anyway, I wish you a really great week. I love you so much. There's so much love for you. Just tap into it. Don't feel despair. Don't worry what's going on in the world, because that's going on regardless of what you have to do or say. Why not just spend today in bliss? Spend today being happy. Spend today taking really good care of you. It's really important. And it spills over into the whole general reality. So much love. Take care, and we'll see you soon.